This Red Bull is 10 years old, and today I'm gonna drink it. So what we have here is a Red Bull that I got in college. I'm not an energy drink guy, and I don't know why, but I decided to put this on a shelf and forget about it for more than 10 years. I got this in 2013. It expired in 2014, as you can see on the base of it, and that makes it, it's expired in 2014 October, so it's pretty much 10 years out of date. This is a regular Red Bull that expired in 2020. You can see on the bottom. I think this is from my wife when she was in school. I don't remember when we got it, but again, not energy drink people, so now we're just storing them forever until today. So what I've gone and done is we've got the old on this side. I've written the numbers on the cups so we can keep that in mind, and then pretty much an equivalent version of that, only new on this side. We'll compare old to new and see if it still holds up after 10 years. Probably not. So our reference is a regular Red Bull. This one expires 2025, so it's good. And then the other reference here is not the same as the one from 2014. As you can see, it's not quite the same. This one's 0 calories, 0 sugar. This one is just 0 sugar. Do they even make this one anymore? I could not find it on their stores. So this one expired last month. So it's still out of date, but at least it's not 10 years out of date. So let's start with the baseline. I've never had a Red Bull before. Let's take a sip. So switching to the close-up cam, we have the regular Red Bull. And just so I don't accidentally pour it, it kind of looks like gasoline, to be honest with you. But it's fizzy, mostly clear-ish, brownish, goldish, and yeah, it's hard to see without the fuzz. We'll have to keep that in mind. I don't know if this other one is actually going to be good still. Like I said, the thing is 10 years old. Is it going to hold up? We'll find out. Okay, here's the settled color. My wife says it looks like pee, which is funny. And again, I've never had a Red Bull before, so this is the first time. Let's take a sip. Cheers, regular Red Bull. The control. It tastes like heart palpitations. Okay, review on regular Red Bull. It tastes kind of fruity, but other than that, it's just like a fizzy drink. I don't know what to say. What do you think?
It's sweet, a little tangy, fruity. I'd say it's like an apple or some, I don't know.
There's not much in each can, but I think over the course of this, I'll probably end up having one full can of Red Bull, which is good because today I'm tired, so get that caffeine going. Next, let's go ahead and try the 4-year-old Red Bull. Probably 5 years old, but 4 years out of date. Is this going to be any different? Let's find out. Cracking the can. Still fizzy, but maybe not as much. Let's pour it. Early observations, still super fizzy, no issues with that. And it's pretty much the same. So this is the marking I have on these, 2020, so we can tell them apart. So trying to compare colors is difficult just because the light varies between the two cups, but they're pretty much the same. This other one actually seems to be slightly darker in person, but that also could just be the volume of the bubbles and the volume of the cup as well. So again, a good one on the right side. Let's put that back. 2025. And let's take a sip of the 5-year-old stuff. Cheers. Hope I don't die. It's only gonna get worse. We should probably have done something in between.
I'll drink the water.
No, I'm not doing that. It tastes exactly the same. Like literally exactly the same. I don't see any difference. It's hard to describe. Here, you taste that one. I'll go back to this other one.
It smells more sweet.
That older one tastes a bit like a little bit more sour, I think.
It's lost its flavor.
This one tastes more sweet. And it definitely isn't as sour as this older one.
It's lost its, I think it's lost its like initial fruity flavor. It still has that tangy aftertaste, but the fruity initial taste is not as strong.
It doesn't taste good, I'll tell you that. It does not taste good.
I would not drink a full can of that.
It's basically, it's like Red Bull, but it's just sour. It's pretty much it. Like, it doesn't taste off, it just tastes stale. Maybe that's the best way to put it.
Thanks, Sherlock.
Okay. So Red Bull has 27 grams of sugar. I don't know if you're able to read that in the regular cans. But now, introducing zero sugar. Let's taste this one. Keeping in mind this one expired last month, I think. So it should be fine, but it's still technically expired. Cracker open. Sugar free. Let's see what this one tastes like. So here we got, once again, the 2025. This is the 2021 over on this side. Gotta bend down to read the labels. I should have written them a bit higher. And sugar free. It looks the same. Again, very bubbly. The bubbles retreat very quickly. I don't see much difference at all. These would be the comparison ones here. But again, to the Ancient of Days sucker over there, we'll see what that tastes like. Comparison-wise, color-wise, almost exactly the same. Cheers. At least this one's in date, mostly. Okay, awkwardly, I actually like the sugar-free better. Just on an initial taste. My senses have probably been dulled by this one and this one, so I'll take something in between this one to really like refresh myself. But this one so far, it tastes like this, obviously, except without the sourness. I don't know why that is, but maybe the way that they sweeten this one, it makes that the case. I think it's probably aspartame. See, I would say of the sugar-free, I personally like it better than the regular, just because it doesn't taste as tart. That's the only thing I can take away from this. And color-wise, it's exactly the same. Okay, refresher here quick. Clean the palate. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. This is the 10-year-old Red Bull that I am more concerned about than I was at the beginning of this. I honestly thought predictions that I had ahead of time were this regular Red Bull and this regular Red Bull, only 5 years old, we're gonna taste exactly the same, because it's sugar, it's water, it's a whole bunch of artificial stuff. What's there to go bad in this, right? It's artificial. This one being zero sugar, zero everything, not even any calories, I was like, I have no idea what to expect. Is it gonna come out green? There's only one way to find out. After 10 years, I'm finally settling this. Crack open the Total Zero Red Bull. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Zero Red Bull going in. It's still fizzy after 10 years. That is surprising. So once again, reviewing the lineup. 2025, 2024, no sugar, 2020, and 2013. It says 2014 on the bottom, but I'm pretty sure I got it 2013. Still fizzy, like surprisingly no difference at all in the way that it looks or anything. We're gonna have to wait for the bubbles to die down before we actually see the color, but when I was pouring it, it looked the same. Okay, it's starting to come into focus here. Again, the zero sugar is the best comparison that we have, so let's pull that one out and make sure I got that right. I don't want to mix up the cups, but it looks exactly the same. I want to stress that this can has been on my shelf in my bedroom back when I was living at my parents' house, and then in my current house on the shelf in my office for 10 years, just sitting on the shelf. And now it's in this cup. Color comparison, literally no different. Whatever caramel color they've been using for like the past 10 years is the same. And now, the moment of truth. Let's taste it. I took a bit of a swig there. I shouldn't have taken so much. It tastes totally fine. It tastes like diet, this one. It tastes like if you take a Diet Coke versus a regular Coke. It has that diet flavor to it. Obviously it just tastes like Red Bull, but with a tinge of diet that this does not have, which is strange. I guess that's how they get it 0 calories. This thing is only 10 calories versus a regular Red Bull, which is 110. So that's not really that much of a difference at the beginning of things. This one being 0, I guess it's just got all the normal diet stuff in it. But it's still the same caffeine, it's pretty much still the same ingredients. This one has aspartame, that would make a lot of sense. And this one has circulose. Maybe that's the sweetener. Do you want to try the 10-year-old Red Bull?
It's less flavor.
Yeah, it just tastes like aspartame. So what did we learn today? Well, Red Bull doesn't actually expire. That's pretty much what I found out. Unless I die at some point tonight because I just consumed 2 cans worth of Red Bull in one small sitting. Then it's probably this that killed me. So check up on me just to be sure. But yeah, 2014 Red Bull tastes basically the same as 2024. Obviously this one different ingredients, but it doesn't expire. This artificial stuff is like a Twinkie pretty much. Down the hatch, another swig. Yeah, like this literally tastes exactly like this one, except with aspartame aftertaste. There's no difference, even though there's a 10-year gap between these. Well, that was not as exciting as I was hoping it was. I was hopeful that this thing would come out green or something and then froth up and then try to eat me, but that is just not the case. At the end of the day, Red Bull is Red Bull, even if it's 10 years old. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. It's completely out of character for my channel, but if you want to see more videos, check out the rest of my stuff on games related to cars, I guess. Until then, I'll see you guys again soon. Probably less Red Bull videos to come.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored. Yet. Red Bull, hit me up, please. I need Red Bull sponsorship. Thank you. That stuff tastes so good. It's really good. I'll drink the whole thing in front of the camera if that's what you want. Thank you. Bye.